Akram here, and in today's lesson, we're going to look at the big idea, the concept phase of game development. The first stage of the game development process is the concept stage. This is a stage where the game designer and their core team start to develop the basic idea of their game. Ideas can come from anywhere and at any time, say 4:30 in the morning. This is why you should always have a notebook by your bedside table to jot down those ideas. Seriously though, ideas can come from many different places, often from personal experiences, analyzing and critiquing others, and brainstorming. The generation of ideas is a creative process. This process has a set number of stages. Preparation, you have to be in the right mindset to be creative. Incubation, some ideas need to fully form and may take years to develop. Insight, the aha moment of how these ideas come together. Evaluation, testing the ideas for feasibility. And elaboration, bringing those ideas into fruition. Game designers draw inspiration from all around and think of the world in terms of challenges. What is it that needs to be done and what is the goal? Structures, what are the constraints or rules to get those challenges done? And play, what is fun or playful about the challenge? While you may have a ton of ideas for a game, you also need to consider innovation. Designing for innovation pushes the game designers to look beyond the current types of games and ask themselves, what's next? Designing for innovation has you ask what is unique or what new play mechanics will be implemented in your game. What new or niche player type will this game appeal to? What new or emerging platform will this game take advantage of? How can this game be integrated into our daily lives? What new business models will be used? Is this a free-to-play game or maybe subscription-based? What current design problems do you hope to fix? Better story integration and emotionally rich gameplay? What is the impact that the game will have on individuals, society, and culture? One way to get inspiration and spark ideas is to know what came before. There are countless game designers who have made a huge impact on the industry, and it is important as a game designer to be familiar with these individuals and their contribution to the industry. The following list is not comprehensive by any means, but should provide you with a few individuals who have helped make the industry what it is today. One of the best ways to generate ideas is to brainstorm. Brainstorming is the technique used to quickly generate ideas. Best practices for brainstorming include: define the challenge. What are you generating ideas for? Be specific. Do not just say to make the best game ever. Instead, how about making the best multiplayer first-person puzzle game ever? No criticism. All ideas are welcome during the brainstorming session, regardless of how off-the-wall or non-related they may seem. One crazy idea might spark a new idea in someone else. Collaborative environment. Make sure that everyone in the brainstorming session participates, even at the early stage of development. Everyone on the team needs to take ownership of the project. Record ideas. Generating ideas is not helpful if you forget them the next day. Make sure that all ideas are recorded in one format or another, so they can be referenced as the ideas are refined. Generate lots of ideas. More ideas the better. Again, one idea might spark another. Don't go too long. Being creative takes effort, and going too long can wear out your creativity. After a brainstorming session, the development team needs to take time to reflect on those ideas. After a few days, the team will come back together and narrow down the ideas by asking questions such as: is it technically feasible? Will you be able to make it? Is there a market? Who will buy this game? Will it be profitable? Can it be produced within your budget, or will further funds need to be secured? Are you in love with it? How passionate are you about making this game? Game designers who aren't in love with the game idea never quite produce the game that lives up to expectations. The same can be said of games that the designers are in love with, but the technical feasibility is just not there to produce what they envision. The truth of the matter is that all questions asked should be answered with yes before an idea is moved forward into a full project. I hope you found this lesson informative, and don't forget to check out other lessons and tutorials on the channel. So what are you waiting for? Get creative today!